This is an appendix to the people pleasing video where, God is not pleased with people who please people or whatever. The idea is that people pleasing blocks your blessings. There are a lot of times that we alter our behavior because of what we think other people will think about us. So, for instance, um, we will act in a way that will prevent people who misunderstand us from misunderstanding us. And the thing I'm here to tell you is that there are people who will misunderstand you no matter what you do. You can literally catch a bullet in your head for them, and they will think you are trying to kill them. You can give your life for them, is what I'm saying. And they will assume that you were trying to harm them or do something evil to them. There's very little that we can do to alter how other people see us. And I had a wonderful opportunity to experience the beauty and flow of that today at an event where there was a lot of weird awkwardness there. And there was some past relationships I had, people from past relationships I was interacting with, or one individual from past relationship I was interacting with. And I felt at peace. I felt calm. I felt happy, and I felt pretty easygoing. And I thought it was very interesting how strange and awkward and like weird the whole thing was, but it didn't feel like that was for me. And so I could have done everything in my power to alter how I showed up as a person so that they wouldn't feel as awkward or strange or weird. Or I could have changed how I showed up so that people observing the interaction wouldn't say, oh, something weird is going on there. I at that point, I was just like, hey, look, I'm here. This is what's happening. I'm no longer interested in this encounter. I'm done with my interaction. Have a wonderful day. If you want to hang out, if you do, you don't, whatever, let's do that, not whatever. And it was a beautiful experience. So, what I'm saying is, in the past, I would have tried to make things appear a certain way to a hypothetical person that doesn't actually exist. And what I've learned is we have to just show up the way that we show up and trust that the source of life is understanding us, protecting us, guiding us, and paving the path for us. And I had a wonderful experience with that today. And there was a part of my mind that was like, oh wait, this looked like this. When I was interacting with this person, this is the way it would look to someone on the outside. And then I was like, wait a second. I'm worried about an outsider who doesn't know any of the details of my life or my experience or who I am as a person. So I'm going to change how I show up. I'm going to change how I behave because I'm worried about someone misunderstanding me who doesn't know me. That is completely irrelevant to me. People who don't know you misunderstanding you, that is going to happen. That's the nature of that relationship. If someone does not know you or understand you, they will misunderstand you. So why are you going to kill yourself to change how you show up, change how you behave, change how you talk, change how you think, change how you feel for a person who is ignorant of who you are? God knows who you are. Now, there's something to be said for becoming a better, stronger, more refined person. You're always going to do that as an apex human. But when it comes to like how you show up in the world, and you're like, let me not say it like this because that person over there who doesn't know me, who doesn't understand me, who doesn't even like me, is going to think that I'm this. Guess what? They're going to think shit of you anyway. Fuck them. Who cares about them? Who cares about their ignorance of you? Like, some people are so stupid, you can't do anything about it. You just got to be yourself. You have to show up. And again, there's something to be said for refining who you are, being the best version of yourself. We're always going to do that as apex humans. As children of Most High God, we're always going to be our best selves. But if you are polishing and you're basically gilding the lily, you're using a bazooka to kill a gnat. It's like we have to show up the way that we show up the best we can and not allow the opinions or the expectations of others to negatively alter that. So anyway, that's what I got to say about that. Show up the best that you can, but don't let it be determined by someone who doesn't know you. There are people who don't know you, who don't get you, who don't understand you. They're going to misunderstand, misinterpret, and all of that. And they're going to lie about you when you're not around. That's just what worms do. Let them. Don't waste your time trying to fix that. That's their nature. They will drink the poison of their lies. Don't worry about it. The only reason that their lies could ever harm you, the only way that their lies could ever harm you is if you buy into it, or if you're a part of it, or if you try to combat it, or you try to fix it, or you try to say, hey, you know what? This is the truth. Some people are made of lies. That's their nature. You can't do anything about that. And guess what? God made them that way. Leave that alone. That's not for you. Go find people that are honest, that are beautiful, that are apex like yourself, that are exceptional. Find people that are the best and feel worthy enough to be in their presence, or let them be in your presence. Don't waste your time with people that are losers. And when I say losers, I'm talking people that are made of lies, people that are made of insinuations, and people that want to dirty and tarnish your name without saying a word, just through actions and just through behaviors. You know, just forget about them. They're irrelevant. Be the best person you can be. The people that are for you are going to get that. They're going to show up. They're going to see that. They're going to love you. They're going to get you. You're not going to have to over-explain yourself. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. Then I'm going to get out of here because I got things to do. It's 5:06 and I want to make something happen. All right. See, Papi. Thank you, Sloppy. All right. That's a great name. Andrew Sweezy. We are to yourself. You leave people who didn't belong and bring in people who need to be in your life. Amen, Andrew Sweezy. That is the way it is. And the thing is, it's like I said in other videos, life is a game of matching. Life is a dance of matching. It's a matching dance. So when you become the best version of yourself that God made you to be, I'm not talking about the best version of yourself that your mom expects you to be or your dad wants you to be. I'm talking about the best version of yourself God made you to be. Because you know that in your heart, because when you are that person, you feel love, you feel peace, you feel flow, you feel joy. There's a certain flow that comes with it. I can't necessarily explain it. You know it because you feel it in your spirit. When you're that best version of yourself, your apex self, everything that matches that just comes to you. Like you don't have to try. You literally just show up and everything just comes to you. Like God brings it to you on a golden platter. So remember that. Life brings it to you on a golden platter. Just be yourself, be your best self. And like I said, we're always refining. We're always growing. We're always improving every single day. But let it be something that is natural. It comes from the core of your best self. Don't let another person's misunderstandings or misjudgment of you decide how you change and grow. Because if that's the case, you'll be spinning in circles going nowhere. And at the end of the day, you'll just be hurt, sad, broke, frustrated, lonely, and misunderstood, not only by others, but then by you as well. So thank you guys for joining. Make sure you check out all the other videos on the channel. This is for Apex Humans. My name is Dr. Merlin Sai. I got to do my thing. Dr. Merlin Sai, God shattered my fake identity many years ago. And when I finally accepted who God made me to be, I felt more confidence, flow, certainty, and enthusiasm than ever in my life, and I've never looked back. My life has been happier than it's ever been and more challenging than it's ever been. But all the challenges that I've been faced with are challenges I was built for. I've become stronger, I've become more beautiful, I've become more self-loving, and I've become more an asset to the human race. If that is something that you intend to do, then you're an apex human. You are here, brought here by God to rebuild heaven. We're not here to die and go to a pie-in-the-sky fairyland. We are here to bring heaven to earth, not by trying and struggling and suffering, but by living our best lives so that other people can allow God to bless them more. They can give God permission to flood them with the blessings that God is flooding you with. So if you remember that, and if that's your mission, then welcome home. Thank you for joining. Stay Apex. I'll see you guys in the next video.